me! I'm Rachel, and this is Ladle by Ladle, my YouTube channel where I talk about self-love, body positivity, intuitive eating, eating disorder recovery, and veganism. So welcome if you're new, and welcome back if you're old. And today, I'm mad. I am an angry, raging feminist bitch. I mean, most days I am. But today you're gonna hear about it. What has me angry today? It's just the vile diet culture industry that is continuing to prey upon innocent women. But what is this diet culture industry, you may ask? Well, my sweet summer child, the diet culture industry is a $20 billion industry that has been targeting you since you were just a small child. Have you ever picked up a magazine, looked at a billboard, watched a TV show? What do you notice about the people represented in the media? Typically, and majoritively, they are thin, attractive, able-bodied white people. Imagine, or just recall if you're me, being a little girl in the late 90s and leafing through your mother's magazine, and every single woman you encountered is the same type of heroin chic-bodied female. Imagine your favorite pop stars and TV show characters all having the same body type. Imagine flipping through channels and seeing weight loss advertisements on every single one, selling the idea that being fat is sad and wrong and that the only way to be happy is to be thin. Imagine walking out into the world and being constantly inundated with only one body type selling you every product that you should own. Now imagine you're a little 8-year-old girl looking at yourself in the mirror with a little bit of very normal baby fat, thinking that something is wrong with you because you don't look like all of the women that you've been taught to aspire to. Did you know that over 50% of 8-year-old girls in America think they need to be thinner and are considering dieting right now? 8-year-old girls! This is how diet culture is sneaking in under our noses when we are years away from even having a developed body. That is so weird that I just gestured to myself like that. Diet culture is all around us, pushing this ideal that we all must strive to attain, or else. Or else what? I'm not quite sure. I definitely used to think that if I wasn't thin, I was hideous and a failure. Obviously now I know that isn't true, but that idea came from somewhere. I grew up thinking it was just an inherent truth, and I know that many women in my life also have. Why can I not speak today? But this belief in this inherent truth is how diet culture grows. First, it surrounds us with this ideal that is completely unattainable for most of us in order to sell the idea that that is what you should strive for. It pushes the idea that we are inferior for not being able to look like this very small percentage of women who are represented in the media. But then it says, fear not, for you do not have to live in this abject failure. Diet culture is here, and it has the magic cure for you. Weight Watchers, Jenny Craig, Slim Fast, Fit Teas, bariatric surgery, low-fat yogurts, sugar-free cookies, Nutrisystem, and so many more. These products, these programs, these potions, they'll get you to the ideal. And if they don't for some reason, well then it is your fault. And you know what you should do? You should buy more of these products so that hopefully you don't fuck up this time. I know you've already invested hundreds or thousands of dollars into these apps, meal plans, products, foods, and gyms, but obviously you must have no willpower or desire to really make this change. Sarcasm aside, I hope you're getting my point. Humans have been dieting for decades, and time again, it's been proven that these diets don't work. And not only that, but they have a significant negative impact on your mental and physical health. Listen to me. It is not your fault.
It's not your fault, all right? It's not your fault.
You are living in a society that has made a body type a fashion trend and continues to shame any woman who can't achieve it just to sell you more and more products. And that sucks. But you shouldn't feel guilty or sad about it. No, no, no. You should be really, really angry. I was trapped in this diet cycle until it manifested itself into a full-blown eating disorder. And when I finally recovered, I was able to see this whole weight loss industry for what it actually is. Total fucking bullshit. Let me just put this out there. Every human being has an optimal set point weight that their body functions optimally at. This weight, whatever it may be, is what's healthiest for them, and it is determined by their genetics and hormones. Just like height, this optimal weight varies amongst the population on a bell curve, with some people being healthiest in a thinner frame, some people being healthiest in a bigger frame, and a whole buttload of people existing somewhere in the middle. And yet, despite this massive variance of optimal weights amongst the human population, we've all been sold this idea that we are all supposed to look like this, 5 to 10% at the bottom, when in reality, most of us are not supposed to look like that. And the diet industry knows that achieving this body type is impossible for most of us. They know that, and they don't give a shit, because selling you the idea that it might be is what makes them money. And they're just raking in the cash while we are all wasting our lives worrying about weight. Imagine what you could be capable of if you freed up all of the space in your brain that thinks about calories and exercise and your weight, and instead let it focus on your loved ones, your goals, and your aspirations. There would be a fucking woman president by now. I'm willing to bet. Don't let them keep you quiet, keep you small, keep you miserable. Your body is not some mutable thing that can shrink and expand to fit some culturally constructed image of beauty created by capitalism. This size 10 ass is beautiful because it's mine. It and every other inch of my body is my own miracle. It keeps me alive and it houses my soul. It allows me to snuggle with my cats when they want anything to do with me. It allows me to taste delicious food, including this chocolate cake I had for dinner that I got all over my jeans. And it allows me to travel the world. Me, myself, my whole person, I am so much more than a number. And I made a pledge a long time ago to no longer waste my life with some all-consuming aspiration that's been sold to me to keep me distracted and quiet. I used to wholeheartedly believe that my life would be full and happy and worthy if I could only be thin. But then this crazy thing happened where I became thin, and I was confronted with a whole bunch of new things to be insecure about. Suddenly, was I too skinny? My eyebrows were all fucked up. What was wrong with my complexion? Oh my god, it never ended. Oh, and also, I was miserable. So I said, fuck you to diet culture, and I never looked back. Because food is delicious, I am more than a body type, and I have so much more to offer the world than an empty stomach. There's going to be a moment in every woman's life when they realize that the diets and lifestyles that we've been sold were not for our own benefit. When we realize that we have been manipulated since birth. When we realize that it's all bullshit and doesn't matter. So tell me, was this your moment? Till next time. My cat's making so much noise. Oh, you want to meet the new cat? Did I just sound British right there? Oh, what a good boy. Yes, we have a little panther in the house because we thought Beethoven needed a friend while Mommy was at work. This one has been very respectful and quiet and just sitting right next to the camera staring at me making my videos. Those are my cats. Forgot why I was doing that. Okay, bye.